40 plus, what about us? Welcome to Fashion House 40 and I'm Eve Clark. Today it's all about florals. Florals, another word for summer, and it's huge on the catwalk this year. Now, I must be honest and say that I'm not usually a huge fan of florals, and the reason being is that I have found in the past that the design has been what I call like a Laura Ashley, which will be a dark background, a dark flower, lots of little flowers all over. So to me they're fussy, a little bit twee, and in some cases frumpy. So what do I mean? Well, take a look at this photograph. The Duchess, Kate Middleton. Dear God, Kate, what were you thinking? I mean, you could not have got this more wrong. It is so bad. Okay, first of all, we have a huge pattern all over the entire dress. Then we have a little bit of ribbon under the bust line. Then we have a little bell sleeve to add to the fussiness. Then we have a rucked hem, and then the material. She looks like she robbed curtains from a hotel. Dear God, Kate. It just goes to show that whether you're young or whether you are old, or to be fair to Kate, she rarely gets it wrong, so we call her a fashion icon, you can get it wrong. So we do need to be on our toes. Now, the flip side to that coin is this beautiful dress from Morella, which you will get in Arnott's. Now, this dress is exactly what I've been talking about. It has the dark material, the dark flower, it's very small, it's all over the dress, so it is fussy. And on us, I would say, at best, iffy. Why? Because this dress is meant to be old-fashioned. That is the whole idea of the design, and it is beautiful, and on a young person, it's going to be fabulous, but not for us, okay? In my humble opinion. Anyway, that's what I'm going to say about that. Now, that said, I would have to say that the floral has certainly caught my eye this year. And I think it's because of the huge variety and variations of not only pattern, like large flowers, small flowers on the vine type of thing, and also the magnificent colours. We have beautiful, delicate, sophisticated colours. They're absolutely beautiful. And we have things like pale lilac going into rich purples. We have beautiful lemon colour going into strong yellow. We have baby pinks going into cerise pink. And then of course we have the beautiful pale mint greens going into strong lime greens. So you have all these colours and they are magnificent. And I would like to say to you, one of these type of dresses I would like to show you now, it's coming up now in a picture. I got it from Image magazine, and it is Hobbs of London. Now I love this dress. It has a long sleeve, so it's perfect for now. It's perfect for a dull day in the summer because it's light, and then of course you will get it again in September. So a good buy. Now you can see it's in that beautiful, delicate, sophisticated lilac colour I just mentioned, and it's a gorgeous length. Now it's very pretty, but what it is not is girly. Now that is one of the words that we're going to have to watch out for when we are tweaking our florals to suit 40 plus, although not very often, to be fair. Now what do I mean? Well, this isn't easy to say. If you're wearing a floral dress, don't wear a flared floral dress short. That is not easy to say. You should try it. Do not wear a short floral flared dress. Now I know you can look in the mirror and you can see it, and it's going to be on you and it's going to be short, and you are going to say, what is she on? I look amazing. And you're not really wrong. The problem is it brings to mind a story that an uncle told me when I was only a child, so it was many years ago. And I remember him telling me that he was walking behind a young girl in town, and she was wearing a beautiful little dress. And he was shocked and horrified. Now there are the words I want you to remember. Shocked and horrified when she turned around and she was in her 40s. know about you guys, but if I turn around, I would like you to be pleasantly surprised and not seeing running screaming from my presence. So that's what I mean by girly. So you do have to be careful. You might think it looks all right, but it doesn't always work. Now that said, I don't think that follows into other styles in the floral trend. For example, I'd like to take a look at this photograph here. It's a Dorothy Parkin dress. You can get this in Debenhams. Now this dress, now I will grant you it is to the knee in the picture, but that type of dress could be worn much shorter. And then the next dress is a Joseph Ribkoff dress from Arnott's, and that too, that shape can be worn much shorter. It is summer, and if you've got great pins, why not show them off? So yes, you can wear short dresses in florals, just stay away from the short flared floral dress, okay? But you can wear them to the knee, you can wear them to the shin, and you can wear them long. So you're not banned from the dress, just don't wear them short. Okay. Now, that said, if you are someone who's stamping their foot saying, well, I like a dark background and I like a small flower, I have something for you too. Take a look at these trousers. Now, as you can see, they have a dark background and the small flower. However, because they are on the bottom half of the body, they're not going to be aging. And you should wear this with a plain top. Now, of course, you can wear them with black, and of course, you can wear them with white. But it is summer, and sometimes we don't get a lot of sun, so let's bring it into our wardrobe and maybe spice up the colour a little bit. You have different colours in your flowers. Pick one and brighten up the rigout. Now also I would say to you, if you want to wear a black background, and this also applies for a white background in fact, I would say to you, wear something with a large flower. Now not millions of them, just a large flower, and make sure the flower is bright. Make sure it's blue or pink or red or orange, something bright, okay? And then you can go ahead with your dark background if that's important to you. Now I'm half tempted to say this is for the bigger busted person or somebody who might be a little bit on the larger size. But actually I think I'm really talking to all of us. If you do go for a big flower, if you find you have something and the flower is very large up here around the neck, walk away. Because one, it'll make the bust look bloated and big. You lose the shape of your bust. I mean, just because you're big busted doesn't mean you don't want to show it off. It's very in fashion, but you want to make it look its best. And also, of course, applying to all of us, it'll make the face look very heavy as well, and we don't particularly want that. So the usual rule would apply: a V-neck, a low round neck, a cowl neck, or a square neck. You're spoiled for choice, so yeah, work away. Now, so what's out there for us in the floral world? Well, I think we have to first go to King of Floral, Ted Baker. There's nothing that you want in a floral that Ted Baker hasn't got. So here we go. The first dress I'm showing you now is a great, what I would call a starter dress. Now it's great for all of us, but if you're somebody who is a little bit nervous going all floral, this is ideal because it's very much a floral statement. It's saying, hi, I'm floral, but it's small, it's delicate, and it's not very strong. So you can wear it without feeling overpowered by the flower. Now a bonus to this dress, as you can see, there's two bows on the side. Now I find some people have a lot of problems with a bump between the top of their thigh. I really am making it difficult for myself. The top of their thigh to their hip, and there can be a bump there. Now these bows are situated in such a way that they camouflage that bump. So that's just a little bonus with that dress. Now if you feel great, it's love to be in floral, but I don't like dresses, I don't like skirts, I don't like trousers, well then you'll be pleased to know that a coat is where you can go, and the coats are huge for 2018. And of course this beautiful coat here, as you can see, can be dressed up or dressed down. You can, if you're going to an event, you could of course wear a beautiful dress under it, a beautiful skirt, you can wear tailored trousers with a nice top, and then if you say to yourself, no, not doing that, you can wear a white t-shirt and ripped jeans and a pair of flat shoes. Very, very trendy. And then if you want to just go a little bit more chic and casual, go for a darker jean and maybe a small heel. So you're getting good wear out of your coat. Now the next dress I'm going to show you here is a beautiful dress. It's very flattering, it skims beautifully over the hips, and you have your floral look, and it's very, very pretty, very flattering dress. And then we'll finish up with Ted with this last one, a lovely green dress. So there, those ones there. Now, sometimes I say to you to dress accordingly to your shape. Now, a lot of you will know exactly what I mean, but some of you might be a little confused. So what I've done today is I've taken this dress from Karen Millen, also available on Arnott's if you want. And they have made the same dress, they have made the dress in the same material, with the same pattern, but they have made the design of the dress differently. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're somebody who likes a high neck, and this particular high neck is one that I'm a fan of, I actually love it in the summer, I love the cut, it's ideal. And then of course it's a longer dress also, if that's what you're looking for. And if you say, no, I don't want a high neck, you have the dress with a little bit shorter with a much lower neckline. So no matter what you want, there is a floral regalia out there for you, because they have covered all areas. It's one of the good things about the fashion this year. Now, so what did I do next? Oh yes, I wanted to say to you actually that Karen Millen and Ted Baker are very expensive, and I would like you to take a look now at some of these photographs. Now these are just giving you a range of clothes that are out there. They are Dorothy Perkin, they're available in Debenhams. Now Dorothy Perkin, as you can see, they've taken a lot of the dresses and they are very similar to look at to Ted Baker, but considerably less expensive. Now that's those ones there, just wanted you to have a look at those. And then also I'm just going to run past now some more photographs just to give you an idea of the different things available out there. You're going to have trousers, blouses, skirts, tops, t-shirts, you name it, they are out there in florals. Now they are finished, and I'd like to show you some florals I have here myself. I'm going to use my little gadget to say, come with me. I do love these things. Now, there we go. So what I wanted to show you here, first of all I'll show you this dress. Now this dress is more of a leaf than a patch, than a flower. So you're talking about tropical. So the nice detail around the neck is a halter neck and a beautiful amount of skirt. That was available, these are last year's actually, and that was available in Debenhams. And then you have this. Now this is bold. I know this is bold, okay? But they are beautiful, and be brave enough to wear them, because you are going to wear this with a plain top. Now as you can see, you're spoiled for choice in colours. There are orange, there's a tiny, tiny little bit of blue, there's yellow, there's endless shades of green, there's even a little bit of red, and there's, you know, every colour you could possibly want. Now of course, as I said before, you can wear it with black, you can wear it with white, but why not be a little bit braver? Why not go for something like this? Oh my God, summer in the wardrobe. So that's what you should be doing, brightening it up a little bit. It's plain, it's not scary, so it's just a colour, won't bite, so that's that. Now if you find that you want to wear floral but all these colours scare you a teensy weensy bit, you have something like this. It's like a border anglaise, it's like a little daisy. So it's on the dress, it's making the statement, but it's very quiet, but you're in and on trend. That's that. And then of course you have blouses. There's endless blouses out there and endless t-shirts out there. So just something like that. A larger flower and a small flower, just to show you the different types that are available. And then we have the skirt. Now that's a lovely skirt. It's black and white background. You have again a little bit of yellow, a little bit of black, a little bit of white, a little bit of red, a little bit of pink. So all sorts of tops can go with that. Now, and then last but not least, I'm wearing a Ralph Lauren jumpsuit. Now this is a very nice jumpsuit, and it's not clingy. There's a weight in the material that's not heavy that it makes you too warm, but it does pull from the body a little bit, so you don't have any lumps or bumps. So come back and join me again here. So there we go. Now, so that's that. Now, as always, If you are a little bit scared of all of this, I always like to get something for you. And what I have, although I do hope as the summer goes on, you will make an effort to break into the floral trend. There's no reason in the world why you can't. But if you're a little bit nervous, we can start out with these. Look at these, this photograph here, scarves. Again, huge on the catwalk and fantastic for brightening up and dressing up a plain rig-out. Now, as you can see on the model behind me, she's wearing it straight down. Now, I have one here. Just stretch over and get it. Hand here. Now, so you can wear it straight down like she has it. You can bring it in here like I've told you before. I mean, my goodness. Brooches are everywhere, between little tiny diamantes to bits of body parts, to animals, to insects, to skulls, to motorbikes, you name it, it's in a brooch. So there's one for you. Wear it down here and put it here. Also, what I call wearing it backwards, I'm sure there's a very fashionable word for it, but that's what I call it, and just wear it back like that really dresses up the rig out also. And then of course the most obvious is twisting them around like that, or pushing it around, having a sort of a choker effect like that. You can go on and on and on, and it really dresses up a rig out beautifully. And then of course, you know, we always have shoes. So rather than go through a million different shoes, I'm just going to run photographs behind me, and they're going to show you all the different things that are available, which are high shoes, low shoes, wedge, stiletto, platforms, that they call them, platforms. You've got the flip-flops, you have the trendy runners. Everything in them, they can be painted on, they can be embroidered on. And in one case, there was a pair of leather ones there that went up, and they actually cut out daisies in the leather and put it onto the shoe. So very, very nice. Everything, you're covered for everywhere, whether you like a high shoe, a low shoe, a flat shoe, a casual shoe, you're covered. So you can always go that route. And then of course, you know, there's everything. There's even things like phone covers, handbags, purses. So you can easily bring in the floral design into it. And then of course I have a ta-da moment coming up, and this will be ta-da! And this is Dolce & Gabbana. Now you can see the box is beautiful, it's floral. But that's not your only surprise. You take them out, nothing more glamorous than sunglasses, guys. Put them on and take a look. Painted on flowers. Aren't they just amazing? I love sunglasses. Again, credit crunch, credit card. You can pay hundreds and hundreds for glasses, and you can pay a couple of euro for them. They are right across the board. So from the most expensive to the least expensive shop, you will get all of these products. Just take a look. If you're going for a very inexpensive shop, I would recommend you might have to step it up and get a bigger size, because very often, if they're very young shops like New Look or Bershka, they are really dressing young teens to early 20s, and their size 10 or 16 or whatever tends to be a little bit different than ours. You've been warned. So I would suggest if you're going to go into those shops, probably go up a size. So I think I've pretty much covered everything that we're going to do today. Yes, I think we have. So next one, what are we doing? So it's going to be quite exciting actually. I'm doing something very different. I am actually going to be modelling 4 Debenhams at Bloom. Now, if you're Irish, you will know what Bloom is. Bloom is a huge show that they have that has everything to do with flowers and garden furniture and house furniture and clothes and, oh my god, makeups, you name it, it's available in this massive, massive place. And it's on this year, it's starting on the 31st of May, and it'll be on over the long weekend as always. So Debenhams and me and some other models are going to be there putting on a fashion show for you. So if you can make it, that would be absolutely marvellous. If not, I will be showing you in my next vlog what we covered that day and what's on offer for the rest of the summer. So it should be fun. So that's it, guys. Don't forget, if you enjoyed it, the usual, tell your friends. If you didn't, our little secret. And also don't forget to leave comments at the very end of the page. Also, if you have a question or a dilemma about something that I haven't covered so far, please send me a message anyhow. I will still try and cover whatever you are in trouble with, and hopefully have an answer for you. So that's it. So from Fashion House 40 and me, Eve Clark, cheerio.